What Josh is alluding at, I'll cut right to it. My last teaching job, St. Francis Prep in Queens. I was fired by letter over Easter break.
Oh, not a tweet?
Not a tweet, no. And the reasons that I was fired, because I was pushing on issues that we should have been pushing on. I was a religion teacher, taught social justice. And I didn't feel that the school was pushing hard enough. I'll give you one of the big issues that I took on. At St. Francis Prep, we had one of the first gay-straight alliances in a Catholic school on the East Coast in the country. And the students there did a big display. And they put people up who were gay, lesbian, bi, transgender, heroes of theirs. Artists, activists, teachers, athletes, and it was this big display case. And then a right-wing guy on the faculty called the bishop and complained. And you know what they did to the kids in the display case? They made them take it down. And you know what I said at the faculty meeting when we had that? What are we saying to those kids? Yeah, we got your back. Yes, there's a gay-straight alliance, unless some right-winger calls the school, calls the bishop, and then you got to go back in the closet. Yeah, I stood my ground on that one. And that was one issue that I stood my ground on. And at times, these are the decisions that we have to make to push progress forward. I'm okay with being on the horizon, on the cutting edge with regard to social justice, economic justice, racial justice. Because on all those issues that I stood on, that they fired me for at St. Francis Prep, that they forced me out of St. John's because of the labor rights issue stand that I took, I was right. That's the difference between a progressive, bold, unapologetic, democratic, progressive, and someone who is center-right, Republican-like. I will stand for our values when there's risk.